So, okay, going to battle rap. You had three. I know you had three battles this year. From what I see, and this is from me, and maybe you feel that way too. Do you feel like you get discredit from the work you've done, and like you had? I honestly thought you should have beat against Rum Nitty. You won against Swamp. Beat JC, and I'm pretty sure everybody went against you in all this battle. You feel like you get discredit
Yo, I'm gonna
after
just
all
be
those
honest,
battles.
bro. I'm gonna just be honest, and it's sad that this is the way. Most of these people that are against me or that were against me are nerds, are corny people that have never took no risks in life, never done anything dynamic or special, and really don't like to see a goat be a goat. Because you just remind them of how fucking regular they are. And they don't like you because of that. They want to see you lose. They're like, this guy thinks he's so special. He's so confident. He's always talking so shit. He thinks he's all that. That's what they're thinking. They're not realizing the fact that, like, no, you idiot. I'm just gifted at this. I don't give a fuck about this. I'm not sitting around fucking thinking what y'all gonna think or this. I don't even care about none of that. I show up at a battle, get crazy, and I go on my life. I'm not sitting around thinking about battle rap. But they such weirdos. They don't even know who you are. They don't know who I am. Still, after 20 years, they still got me fucked up
Yeah,
because they're weirdos, and they're never gonna get real shit because they're not
and
real.
and
That's why the
now
real people out here, they like it touches their heart what I do. They run down on me in jails or this or wherever and say, brother, you changed my life. You made me one of this or that. That has nothing to do with rap. That's just who you are as a person. That's why I said my battle. I'm not a legend because of what I did. I'm a legend because of who I am. They
hmm
still don't get it because they goofies. But they gotta wait till it's laid out. And when the documentary's coming soon, the book coming soon, and no disrespect to the fans that might just not be in tune, that might just not know. They might have just heard my name. They don't know. Well, as far as they
now
know, whatever. He's just some name from the legend era. They don't fucking know. But then when
and
they see you get crazy, it's like, oh, well. So at first, what you think? They're gonna jump out the window and ooh at first? No. They don't want to be wrong. They don't want somebody to say, "Look, stupid, you were saying all that shit about Serius Jones. Now you over here dick ride." So they gotta not even cheer damn near for the first 2 or 3 battles. They gotta sit there all tight lipped, acting like they don't know what's happening. So that's how it's happening. So now they're loosening up a lot of these new fans that have been hating on me for years.
now and I notice now that they're starting to realize that after that battle against JC, that was like, okay, Serious Jones, he and I think people
Serius
should be
Jones that's been doing this for 25 fucking years and
yeah.
arguably never lost, and you're still fucking surprised, you dickhead. But whatever.
So okay, so um
Excuse my language, but it's just corny and annoying.
so I noticed that you've been going at some of the guys from the new era. Um
No, no, they're coming at me. I'm just
oh,
responding like
okay.
I never said it on nobody, bro. Everything you see me saying is all in response to, and if y'all look it up, you see what I mean.
And one of the guys that I've noticed that you've been going back and forth with is Easy the Block Captain. Um, what's gonna happen with that?
What's gonna happen with that is he's gonna find every excuse he can to run and duck and battle everybody else and act like he didn't call me out, which is the only reason I even said anything back to him.
Is there outside the Easy? I'm pretty sure everybody wants to battle him. But is there
I
anybody?
don't. I don't care
Oh,
about none of these guys.
oh,
I just want to battle people that front and play with my name and that act like they could get busy with me and then run. That's corny. That's coward shit. You don't call a man out for combat and then find an excuse to duck him. That's a girl shit. That's cowardly to me. If you want smoke, you say, look, I want smoke, and then you make sure it's set up. You don't say, oh, well, I can't set it up. They're going to see the battle. Knowing goddamn well you could go right to smack and say, you know what? Give me Jones. And that's done. But he gonna find all these little girly excuses to run around because he really ain't like that. He really don't want to get in the ring with me because he know what I'm gonna do to his ass.
who else do you think that's ducking you right now?
I know for a fact. I mean, all the people that you hear mentioning my name, but in a negative light, but won't get in the ring. So why are you talking about somebody that you don't want to fight, right?
Right.
If the person's not lit enough to put, and they're not a big deal, then why are you spending time talking about them? Obviously, there's something of importance, or you wouldn't be talking about them. So Surf doing the same shit. He was clowning JC, making a whole big thing about, oh, you battling Serius Jones. Oh, then when you lose to me, oh, you lost to Serius Jones. I like that's something weird. When everybody loses to Serius Jones, arguably. So what are you talking about?
Yeah. Yep. The
You would
last three
lose Serious Jones. So you
battles.
talking all this shit, and in the comments, that's what everybody's saying in the comments. Nigga, you can't be Serious Jones. What you talk about? So you saying all this shit, trying to take the air out of the great performance I just had with a broken fucking back a few days after I almost died in a fucking car wreck. You trying to make that shit sound like it's not lit. And then the next week it's OG Serious in Jersey. And yo, we got OG Serious on our side. So Jersey's looking good. Like, yo,
So 2022, is there anybody that you do want to battle? Like
look, I'll tell you what, where I'm at with it is I just need to make a few more examples, and I'm done playing with y'all kids. This is kids to me. Y'all kid stuff. Y'all still sitting around here talking about dumb, goofy stuff. Y'all didn't even figure it out how to beat me in 25 years. So until you figure out that, till you figure out what to even say, you don't even know if these niggas don't even get life. They think they could just say weirdo shit that has nothing to do with real life and just act like that's my life now. That's their new move to just create this life. I'm homeless, so I have nowhere to go. I'm in Cali, homeless in a hotel room. Oh, see, he's in a hotel room. It must be true. Oh, he's homeless. It's like, y'all are weirdos. I could buy new jewelry every week. And they go, oh, it's fake then. I build new cars every week. Oh, well, then the cars there's someone else. Like, they're just going to find anything. It's until. And then what are you going to say? When it's, well, he's a millionaire now. Well, I don't know. Like, there's nothing else to say. So I just need to just spank a few more of these rappers y'all think are lit. And then it's like, just shut up from now on. All right. Just shut up. Take this game, take this music, understand that this guy is just a special artist, and stop trying to put me in that bracket. Stop trying to call me a battle rapper. Stop trying to pigeonhole me. Stop trying to not give me the flowers that I earned after 20 years of being dope. And just let's go, B. I got shit for y'all. It's cool. I give you some music, give me my $12, and we good. Other than that, stop trying to do all this other shit. Like, I'm not these dudes. I never been. I always been more special. Thank you, God. I always been the star of battle rap. Period. That's who I am. That's who Serious is. The star. Stop trying to take that away because y'all can't. That's my only thing with that. You know what I'm saying? With that whole new era. And if my tone sounded a little, is because that's the gay shit niggas is doing now. They're trying to create this narrative so they can have an excuse to one, not battle you, and two, discredit the greatness that you represent.
hmm And you are great at what you do. And your
Thank you, brother.
resume speaks for itself.
Thank you.
So I, a couple. I mean, you got a lot of high profile battles, but the ones that I've seen you on was King of the Dot. Are you planning to make a return to King of the Dot anytime soon?
Yo, I love the people of Canada, and I miss y'all. I actually I say something about that because I mean, if you look at the reality is, I mean, I battled Ice, then Pat Stay, then Sharon, then Disaster, and those are all, with the exception of maybe Head Ice, no question, hands down, 30s in Canada. So even if you wanted to get somebody around there, that's a full kill spree of the top echelon of King of the Dot. Those are the four best people in King of the Dot,
Yep.
especially at that time. So I mean, it's nothing. It was damn near nothing else for me to even do. What was I going to do? Go back down and battle somebody else? The only other person that was the battle really was Chilla, and Chilla ducked. So it was like there was no. I mean, not for me. I mean, not for them, but for me, I felt like there was nothing else for me to really prove in terms of battling there. But at the same token, I mean, I don't know why they didn't call me back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they felt like this guy's killing all of our stars. We can't just keep having them here doing this.
Just like what you're doing in the URL right now. So, can we expect you back for another battle on the URL?
I would love. Oh, you definitely gonna see me on URL again. I just signed something else.
Okay.
So y'all gonna see me real soon on URL again. But
Uh-oh.
yeah,
Definitely looking forward to that. So
I'm literally just getting warmed up, and the problem that I've had over the past, however long is that once I can't, you can't create momentum with one or two performances. It's not like that anymore. That's not the way the climate of the world is. So if you think you're gonna create so much momentum that you're gonna be able to sell merch, shirts, shows, fucking music, everything with one battle, it don't work that way no more. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like back in Summer Madness days when you could just have one crazy Summer Madness performance, and next thing you know, you lit for the next, whatever. It takes consistency here. So me getting, I got 5 battles. Well, no, now I think I got 7 battles ever on URL. Ever.
yeah.
That's crazy. If you think about it, for somebody, I've been doing this 20 something years. If you think about DNA or somebody like that, he might got 100 and something battles, 160 battles or some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even though I probably got 100 battles, but in terms of sanctioned bouts on these apps and on these new whatevers, I never really have. I've been maintaining and keeping my name and my status with 2, 3 performances per year, maybe.
Yeah.
So that's why when I have 3 back-to-back battles in the span of a few months, it looks like a full kill spree because it's like, who does that? These niggas don't do that. They don't be back to back and then back and back to back in the back. It's like, yo, like they might have a good battle here, good battle there. Shout out to all my niggas that is dope. There's a lot of dope, MCs. I'm not taking that away from nobody. I'm just saying, when I go in, if there was this amount of consistency back then, it would have been the same result. But I never have gotten that from any battle league. They have never just said, Serius Jones is a star. We want to make him our star. And whenever they do that, it's like they argue and wrestle with each other, and I wind up paying the price of it because of their little petty high school fucking, issues. When I'm not a guy that anybody ever stepped to and said, yo, here's a contract for you to just be a URL battle rapper. Or here's a contract for you to just be a King of the Dot rapper. Or here's a contract for you to be a just whatever. None of them ever came to me with that contract, but they all come to me with contracts individually. You know what I'm saying? So what? I'm gonna not take this 10 bands, not take this 15 bands, not take this 25 over here? Of course I am. Now, if somebody came to me with that proposition to say, look, we know what your battles do. I mean, if you look at the numbers of my battles, I mean, just on Verse Tracker, I average like 600,000 or some shit a battle. That's guaranteed that if you got a Serious Jones battle, you're gonna get at least a 500,000 views somewhere, whether it's on the app or YouTube or whatever. So it's like, if you don't think that that's valuable for you, then why do you still keep paying me $10,000 and $15,000 every time to do it? Because unfortunately, just like in the regular game, it's just like it. They want, I'll say like this: when you're an opinionated stand-up guy, that's not easy to manipulate. It does make people deal with you a little bit differently.
Okay. Um, so I normally ask this to everybody, every battle rapper that comes on. So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
ask you this: Mount Rushmore battle rap. Who's on it?
Who's on the Mount Rushmore battle rap? Who's on the Mount Rushmore battle rap is Loaded Lux, Serious Jones, Hollow the Don, and Murder Mook.
Oh, okay.
That's the Mount Rushmore battle rap.
So, here's a battle rapper that they wanna put on there.
Who?
Geechi Gotti. Do you think he's gonna be on there?
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't see how someone could have Geechi yet because I don't think he's had enough. I don't think he's done enough yet. Not no disrespect. That's the homie, and I love what he's doing. But I think when you talk about Mount Rushmore, you're talking about people who basically have done it all. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the people that are the people. It's not no, okay, I'm new, I'm hot, so I'm on Mount Rushmore. Like that's what they're doing now. If you new and you the new hot guy, they just say, yo, he's the GOAT. It's like, no, that doesn't make you the GOAT. Because he beat Lux doesn't even make him the GOAT. So at the end of the day, it's not about none of that. It's about what makes somebody a GOAT or the GOAT, especially, is when they are someone who is the greatest of all time. That's what GOAT stands for. All
Right.
time. Not this time, not right now, because you on the app, they're hot, or none of that. So it's like at the end of the day, shout to him, he's doing dope shit. But he doesn't have one performance that's on the same level as that Calico Lux performance.
Oh, okay.
Let's be real. Does he?
Okay.
You think he does?
Nothing that could match that.
Exactly. So it's
Because
like
that.
when you're talking about comparing levels and saying how could Geechi be a GOAT over Lux? Because he beat him in one battle? I don't know. But shout out to him and shout out to everybody that's,
So,
doing their thing.
so would you battle him? Because lately
Of course.
he wants to go on the legend killing spree. He could because he did Lux. He's calling out Reed. I mean,
But see, this is
serious.
what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Why would he be calling out Reed? For what? Just for some old clout of now this is no disrespect to Reed. Reed Dollars is not on and we, I mean we could be real, bro. The same way people hate on me, I keep it real about it. I don't say, oh yeah, they loving, yeah, they want. No, I know when they like, nigga, them niggas all saying I'm gonna die, but watch this. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna just delusionalize it for my own ego. So let's be real. Nobody is out here saying Reed is fire and Reed is the top dog. So why, as the top dog in the face of battle rap, would you want to battle a nigga that you know is light? Instead of battle somebody that you know is a good kill for you. That's just a good kill name wise to say in the history of somebody from the West Coast, I battled Reed Dallas. Like, okay, I get that. But other than that, there's no way on God's green earth that people think that Reed's gonna come in there and kill Geechi Gotti. Nobody thinks that. So why would you want the
You
battle?
make a good point. That's a good point right there.
Come on. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Niggas battling for different reasons nowadays.
So I've been wanting to ask you this, man, because when I look at a lot of the veterans, they don't give these new guys a shot. With you giving some of these new guys a shot. Somebody like a Swamp. What made you wanted to do that? Give these new guys a shot instead of going for the big names.
I mean, the crazy part is, um, I mean, I've always been a big name. You know what I'm saying? Even when I wasn't battling frequently, I would still only battle on what? Gnomes, Summer Madnesses. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
Big stage things, big, main event stuff. So it's like when people try and act like, oh, it's all about the name and it's all about the name, like that's cool. But I mean, once you're the name, that's not an excuse. You the name already, nigga. They ain't don't need no name to sell a fight. You already got the all right. You everyone's already watching you. So the question is it a good fight or not? Now, when you not taking good fights, when you're supposed to be the premier guy that's the best fighter, that says a lot about what kind of champion you are.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So I'm a champion where I'm taking whoever you got for me, as long as they fire or they hot or they new or people even think they're a contender, then cool. I don't want nobody that I know is gonna be easy for me, even if y'all think it's gonna be hard. If I know it's gonna be easy, and in my mind I'm like, ah man, I'm gonna kill that nigga. I don't even want to do it. What I want to do that for?
Yeah, that would no replay value.
Exactly. And that's what happens every time. Every time I kill them, and then they act like it's my fault that they ain't got no replay value, talking about because I'm boring. No, because who the fuck wants to see a nigga lie for 3 rounds? Because that's all they do is lie and talk about one angle for 3 damn rounds. Nobody wants to see that again. We already know everything you're gonna say. So now it's just watching me. It's just a one-sided battle. So it's like, all right, I've seen that. All right, next thing. Because niggas
So
ain't coming with no super crazy bars for me. Every battle, look at what they saying. Every battle.
same angles.
Same exact weirdo angles. It's just dumb.
So
He doesn't have phones. He doesn't have any money, and like just stupid childish shit. That's like, okay, haha, yeah, all right.
so one last question. We're gonna talk about your music really quick. So um so who was, you've been battle rapping for, 20 over 20 years, and who was your toughest challenge? Like,
Honestly, I would say my toughest challenge was probably somebody that y'all wouldn't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying? My toughest battles was years ago. It wasn't none of these shits. Because honestly, I'm just walking shit down now. Like, this is easy for me now. It's honestly too easy now. And that's why I'm like, I'm kind of getting tired of it. Because, I mean, for the battle I have coming up, I literally wrote my rounds in a matter of like, it's just getting to the point where it's literally a matter of minutes. So it's like, I mean, the only exercise for me is just memorizing my bars. So it's not really as fun as it once used to be for me because it's like I'm just so well versed at it that it's just like second nature now. You know what I'm saying? The challenge is really just between me and myself of how well I deliver my material. It's not whether or not the other opponent is gonna beat me. I know they can't beat me. There's nothing they can
mm,
say. There's nothing they can, and all they can do is make up lies, and that's why that's what they do every time.